Barclays buying over 1 million Tesla shares after 3/4 of selling shows institutions returning despite mixed market signals. This is Tesla Shorts Time, episode 575. After 3 straight quarters of net selling, Barclays added 1,016,703 shares. Those shares were worth $427,625,000. The bank now holds 11,521,936 shares, valued at $4,846,000,000. That position represents 1.5313% of its $316.48 billion portfolio. The move reverses a prior selling streak and signals renewed institutional accumulation. Daily price action remains driven by net supply and demand, with some institutions buying while others, plus retail and shorts, sell more. While institutions signal renewed interest in the stock, regulatory developments in Europe show Tesla still needs to prove the technology on the ground. Tesla FSD received activation permission in the Netherlands, the first European country to allow it. Early driver reports highlight questions around local signage, markings, and road behavior. The rollout marks the initial supervised deployment in the region and surfaces questions around system behavior on local roads with different signage and markings. It serves as a data collection testbed before broader European expansion. No unsupervised capability is included yet. Regulatory approval for supervised FSD in the Netherlands arrived before any other European country, yet the system still requires a driver ready to intervene at any moment. That gap between permission and true unsupervised operation is the real constraint on scaling robotaxi economics. Until regulators accept zero human oversight on public roads, each new market adds only incremental data rather than a new revenue stream. The Netherlands rollout therefore functions as an early indicator of how quickly the model can adapt to European road conditions without crossing into full autonomy. Tesla's approach relies on collecting edge cases from every supervised mile to train toward unsupervised capability. European roads introduce different signage, lane markings, and driver behavior than US training sets, so the Netherlands experience tests how rapidly the software adjusts to those variables. If interventions remain low, the data collected could accelerate approval in neighboring countries. That same regulatory caution appears in California, where Tesla just lost access to state EV purchase incentives. California excluded Tesla from its latest EV incentive program. Buyers in the state lose direct purchase subsidies that remain available to competitors. No official reason was detailed in the filing. The change narrows Tesla's price advantage in its largest US market and could slow retail momentum there. Tesla has not commented on whether it will adjust pricing or financing offers to offset the change. While policy support shifts at home, Tesla's energy business continues to land large utility-scale projects. A Megapack installation in Poway supplies backup power equivalent to 385,000 homes. The project adds to Tesla Energy's growing utility-scale footprint in California. No capacity figure in megawatt hours was released. The deployment continues the pattern of large battery systems providing grid support during peak demand or outages. Energy storage is scaling in the real world. Robotics still needs to clear a higher bar, according to one major bank. Morgan Stanley analysts stated Tesla must demonstrate working Optimus units at scale before valuation models can incorporate robotics revenue. The note highlights the gap between prototype videos and factory output. No price target change was announced. The assessment focuses on the difference between early demonstrations and repeatable production volumes that could affect future earnings. While Optimus waits for proof, Cybercab test units are already appearing in multiple cities. A group of Cybercabs was photographed parked together in Nashville. An owner filmed a Cybercab traveling toward downtown Chicago from the suburbs. A refreshed Cybercab prototype appeared with Starlink hardware integrated for connectivity. The addition suggests Tesla is testing satellite fallback for areas without cellular coverage. No delivery timeline was attached to the images. The vehicles remain in testing configurations as production and regulatory paths continue to develop. Retail expansion pairs with small but practical product updates for existing owners. Tesla will open its first Shikoku showroom on August 28 inside a major Ehime shopping mall. The location expands the brand's physical presence across Japan's 4 main islands. No sales volume targets were disclosed. The new site follows the pattern of placing showrooms in high-traffic retail centers to reach customers who may not visit dedicated service centers. Newer Model Y vehicles in the US and Puerto Rico now support vehicle-to-load power export via an $80 adapter. The same update adds a factory under-seat storage tray option priced at $40. The tray fits beneath the front seats and provides concealed cargo space. Availability is limited to recent builds. Some owners of recent Model Y builds discovered their vehicles cannot use the new V2L adapter despite the software update. The incompatibility has prompted questions about which VIN ranges qualify. Tesla has not issued a broader compatibility list. The changes give Model Y owners access to features previously limited to other electric vehicles. Before we go, reports point to a possible next-gen Roadster unveiling later this month with SpaceX thrusters. And that's a wrap on today's Tesla news. TSLA closed at $342.27, up $2.31, 0.7%. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a rating or review. It genuinely helps other Tesla fans find us. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. See you tomorrow. One more thing. If you liked today's episode, our sister show First Principles Daily is worth a spot in your feed. Reasoning from raw materials, not analogy, on the breakthroughs that actually cut cost. It's one of the NARA Network's daily briefings, all free at naranetwork.com. Live dashboards, TSLA, SpaceX launches, the investing scoreboard are all at naranetwork.com data. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.